number. So after you have done that, you click on validate. Can we see? Can we see? So you can see LASG, this is the receipt number, this is the amount paid, this is the date paid, this is the name of the payer. And this tells us that the receipt is what? Is valid. But when you compare it with the receipt you are holding, which you use to validate, you can compare, okay, this is the actual amount I paid, this is my name on the receipt, on the website. You are confirming it, that the receipt is genuine. And if the receipt is not genuine, it's going to give you that the receipt is not genuine. The entry ID you type in is not genuine. Probably they have used another entry ID to alter or to generate a fake receipt for you. You are going to see they are not going to be different from what you are holding. Are we clear with that? Are we clear? But as an agency, we encourage as an agency, if you want to validate receipts, that you log in. So, has anyone of us be able to log in? As agency. As agency, you can log in. Come and log in so that we can just try and log in as agency. So let's try and see how to validate the menu we have on agency and how can we validate as an agency. Okay. So are we clear about the okay, let's leave that so that we don't take our time. But once you log in and you're able to access the menu, you validate your receipt. But as we have described the other time, I hope it's clear with. Are we clear on that? You are not clear. Let's leave this and log in as an agency. But logging in on the web page. On the web page, we can see how we can do that. Can we do that? Okay. Are we clear about the validation using the website? Go here. SMS, QR code.
Only those two. This one, no.
Okay, log in into the website. It's okay.
Because of the network.
He has been able to log in. He has been able to log in. He log in now. Log in. So,
for verification, you don't need network. Yes, on the home page, just click on it. Validate yourself. That is all. Don't need network.
are we clear? I think about automated revenue receipt, I think that's all. I think for this. So we can now identify, we can now validate using our QR code, our receipt number, the last tax paid, and the last tax clearance. You can use our BB, you can use our Android. So the QR code is one of the new features that we can use. Very fast and very easy to use. And the website. Even the website, we can on our phone, we can log on the website on our phone and just validate if our phone has work, if you have network on your phone or internet facility on your phone. So that's that about this section. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Olusile. I believe with what Mr. Olusile has given to us now, we can validate our research. And I need to even tell us that it is important before you render any site that has to do with money transaction, you need to validate that transaction before you render your service. It is very, very important because we have a lot of fake receipts out there. And in fact, you can't even identify a fake receipt or differentiate between original and fake just by mere looking at the face value of the receipt until you validate it. It's important you do that. Thank you, madam. Thank you. So I call on Ms. Bimbo Akinlembola. She's going to take us through ETCC. I believe you have a lot of questions before. Most of my colleagues amongst you have been asking me, Alfred, where is my card? I don't have my card, not be updated. She is here to tell you how to go about it. Sabi Muslim.
My name is and we talk to us about ETC cards. These are the different kinds of cards that we have. We have the ETC, we have for the government, the corporate, and we have for the artisans, which is the MCCC. The PAYE are for those of us who are in government, those of us who are in ministries, or those of us who are working in a consultancy firm, or those of us who work in water corporation as well that we give the ETC, PAYE. And the CDC are for the government. No, not the government, the company that after audit that the Lagos State government has audited them, for proof of the audit, they'll issue them the CTCC. Then we have the MCC are for the artisans. Those who are self-employed, the mechanics, the bricklayers, the Jaffa drivers, those are the people that forms under MCC, the artisans. So those are different categories of ETC card that we have. So before the self-assessment came into process, we have one we call the direct assessment, whereby the individual goes to the tax station and they will assess them. Based on that, they will give them the kind of tax they're supposed to pay, and which they go to the bank to make remittances. We find that for convenience, so many people will not be able to walk up to the bank. We came up with the self-assessment, whereby that you assess yourself. Then after assessing yourself, you tell you what I can pay, go to the bank and make that particular payment. You fill the form, the bank is that the forms are at the bank or the e-service center point or LRS or ABC office as well. You fill those forms, submit at the bank, they will give you a receipt, ARL, which you bring it down to us. And after some 72 hours, because we give you the card. So that's for self-assessment. You know that now we have direct assessment and self-assessment. We can differentiate between the two. For you to obtain an ETC card for the first time, in an organization, we expect that the company has to file what we call the annual returns on a yearly basis. Annual return comprises of all staffs in that organization, their income, and the tax that they are earning in that organization. Everything has to be converted into a spreadsheet, which we call the H1. So the H1 has to be submitted to LRS office, and LRS will stamp it. They bring us the copy of what they have stamped. Then we do what we call reconciliation. What I mean by that is that we reconcile what they got with what the company has paid to Lagos State government and what they are claiming as their tax together. We reconcile it, and when it is okay, to go ahead and process their tax clearance. Those who have applied for the first time, they'll fill a form that will charge their signatures, the pictures, and all the other things that need to be filled in it as well. Most importantly, your name, the address, the email address, and the phone numbers are very, very vital information which we normally require. Like I said earlier, I'll talk about the direct assessment before to you, which is the way I said it will be. Then I have someone now saying that we lost our ACC card. Yeah, for you to obtain another one, if you have lost your ACC card, you have to pay 2,500 naira. That is the charges, because when we give it to you for the first time, we will not charge you for anything. So we expect that you keep it safe. When the first time when it got missing, not happen. So we need to want to reproduce another one for you. It's 2,500. There is no card that expires. All cards go for a long period. If you have the ones I showed earlier on, they don't expire. The only one that we are recording back are those ones that have the stripe. The old one that we issued in 2007 card. If it's those ones you are referring to, you have to show the one. If those ones that you are referring to, then you return it back to us. We give you this new one that I displayed. Yes. No, so it's not a process. This is the one that we are recording back. This is the difference between this one and this one. They are quite different. You see, this one has the logo of LRS, and this one has the company that belongs to, and say chairman's signatures is also there. But this one does not have those features. So we're recording those ones, but they're not fake. But you know, every day we keep improving. Those are the very old ones. So we record all this one back. That's the one where we play the fade of them. And that you have so, for those people that lost it, we expect us that we pay 2,500 naira for this report and affidavit and a written application to us. Well, the cards are, this is the to first bank, that's the account number, to FCMB, that's the account you submit to us here, which will now process the card for you. And for those of us that are updating, probably we got married along the year, we want to change our names. So for you to those of us that are married, we need the marriage certificate, the letter, the written letter, showing that written letter, then newspaper publication as well, that you have changed your name from this to that. We expect you to bring that one up to us as well. Then afterward, we'll change it. And for those of us that are changing our name, you're married already, or you're married, changing your name, we expect to bring a newspaper publication and the written application. Then we return the card back to us as well to give you a new card. If you're changing your colleagues, we cannot say, let us call ourselves colleagues, coming to us and saying that their card is not updated, they want us to do something on their card. There's nothing we can do, really. We cannot do something that we don't know about in your card, you understand? So we expect that annual returns are meant to be filed. This is 2013, and we are 2 months to the end of the year, we're going to 2014. Less than 2 months, less than 2 months, 2014. So we expect that you file annual return, because so many of you are suffering now. Some of us, some people will come and say that, no, I'm not suffering, I'm not saying that. Some of us will come and say that my child wants to go to school, they need to ask clearance. We're waiting for them, but they see us as if they don't want to assist. It's not that. We cannot do magic. We can only assist when we have facts and figures in our hands. That's what we can do. You understand? So we expect that annual returns are met. Or if we are not paying tax. Are we not paying tax? Oh, no. We're paying tax. It's not our duty to write letter. Maybe LRS can write a letter and tell them that we are not filing your returns. It's we. Well, I'm an employee, I don't know about who is that. So, like I said earlier on, so that is that. I don't want to take so much of our time. You understand? So please, help us to do, because salary return is very, very important. It has these days Lagos is like it, so they're asking for class clearance anywhere now. So that should be so thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Akili Bola. Like I told you at the beginning of this workshop, we are here to make you comfortable. So don't bother yourself about that. Our next facilitator will be talking on reporting, which I believe is the last segment of this workshop. So I would like to call on Mr. Obina Njoku from Software Department to take us through reporting.
Yes, my name is Obina Njoku. I guess I'm very well familiar with at least 90% of people here and well, so far so good. We really packaged everything. Despite the fact that this is just for water corporation, we still have to include every other things because apart from water bills, you all pay your personal taxes too. So you pay your pay, sometimes you have to pay your last month fines if you are called. As you are a taxpayer, you need to go to the card. That is why we included everything so that you have a general awareness of how the Lagos State government EBS-RCM revenue cycle works. So that is why we just have to discuss the other parts. This part is now the reporting for LSWC. Known how we log into the website. They've told us that you are not, despite the fact that you can log in as an individual, you work under Water Corporation. You don't have an access right to this, you cannot log in here. You keep getting an information that you are not authorized to access Water Corporation profile. So it is only those that the management decided to give authorization to that can be able to log in here. Either people from the zones or people from the in-house. So if you cannot log in and you feel you should be able to log in, maybe you speak with your management, they decide that, they give it to us, we give an access right and we'll be able to log into the website. So this is the general site, the Lagos State EBS-RCM website for Water Corporation. You put your pay ID, just as my colleague said, you put your password, you put your email address, you come here, you put agency, then you come down, you put the agency code for Water Corporation. Then when you click on login, it takes you to the Water Corporation page. Please, can we all go to this page on our manual? It should be, okay, hold on please, let me check it. Yes, page 15. 15. Yes, page 15, the one below. So these are the selected menus that everyone who has an access right to log in here, you will see this. These are the various menus used by LSWC for their reporting. The reporting, which includes uploading of transactions, downloading, exchange of data between ABC and LWC, checking collections, different various collections. So we start from the first one, which says confirm details by property name. You know there are two ways to confirm details. The first one is by the property name. The first one we have on our menu is by the property name, because we believe each property reference is affixed to a particular customer. So it's just like my NEPA bill has my name on it. So when they go to the bank, sometimes maybe due to typographical error, the printing, or maybe the customer knows his property reference and he forgets his bill, for you to, they come and say, yeah, please, I want to check my property name, I want to change the name there, or this is my property, or I've changed ownership, so you want to confirm by the name. All you have to do is come to this menu, Hello, please. Okay. All you have to do when you get to this menu, confirm by property name. When you highlight on the menu, it brings out a box here for you to include the name. Now, we've designed this in such a way that you do not have to put the person's full name. Just a single name is okay. You don't have to put the person's full name. You can do that, fine, no problem. But if you insert just only a name, it fetches out every name that name appears on. Now, on this, we inserted Omolodun. On the system, when we click, if you click on search, the system brings out what? 3 Omoloduns. Definitely, we have 3 water payers that are bearing what? Omolodun. So how do we know a particular customer? We now have to differentiate by their what? Address. So the person might come and say, my name is Omolodun. I don't know, maybe I want to pay for someone. I don't know his full name. All I know his name is Omolodun. If you search, you see 3 Omolodun. Say, please, where are you? It says, okay, I live at Fatai Balewa Close. Then you definitely know this is the Omolodun. His pay ID is there. His property reference is there. So you see his name is there, his address is there. So these are all the details the person needs to make a payment. Is it not right? Yeah, so you can search by property name as easy as that. It doesn't just insert a particular person's name. You don't know his full name, put any part of his name there. The next menu, if we go to the next page, please, let's learn from our own handout. The next menu is what? Search by property reference. Are we there? Yes. Search by property reference. Now, this, if we come to this part, all you have to do here, you don't want to insert the name, or the name is not there. I can't recall my name there. Typographical or is maybe the paper is bad, the bill is bad. Insert the property reference. Once you insert the property reference, it gives you what? The details of that property reference. It's an opportunity for you to even tell the person, please go and update your what? Profile. Because we know we still have some property bills that are still tagged to what? Owner, occupier. So wherever I see this, fine, the person can still go and make a bill because you are interested in getting the property reference accurate. But it's an opportunity to tell the person, please give us your full data and let us update this record. If you update it, we get it from our own end, we update it too. If you come here, when the next bill comes out, the person comes here, you see the person's full name here. Because we believe owner occupier is no name. Though it can still stand for now, so long we have the property reference correct. But we should, just as my colleague said before, the person might not be paying only water tax. He has to pay other things. So he might take this payer ID, which is affixed to this pay, another agency, and he might reject it. And you can tell you, but I used it in paying Lagos State Water Corporation bill now, and they accept it. Because the ID is unique. It is what you have to use in all your payments to do in Lagos. So please, you can help us to tell your customers to update their record too. Because it might even be updated somewhere else with another pay ID. There might not be conflict in pay ID. But when we now have updated record, we match everything together. It now has a unique pay ID paying all his bills, LSWC or any other thing. The next one we come to is what? Upload transactions. This is for between we and the IT&T, or if you have any information you want to pass to ABC, you know to go through the IT&T records or data. Because before that we are using Flash and other things, but this is 2013. That should be electronic way of doing things. So whenever we want to pass information to them, want to give them data record, we come here. Once we click on browse, it will open up this box. This is a search box. They search what they want to send. Like I want to send this LWC table to Mr. Solomon or Mr. LT, which contains some information they need. When I click on browse, you open this box, I locate it here, I click on what open, it will affix it here, I will upload. On their own end too, they will give information. So just like this menu is just for exchange of data between we and the IT&T or any other relevant department that we exchange data with. So far so good, am I making sense? Yeah, thank you very much. So the next on the menu is what? How we can view bank collections by account. When you click on the menu, it brings you here. If I click on this drop down, I see the list of all banks collecting for water corporation. I selected asset because of the first bank and it's a bank collecting the water corporation, but you see the list of all the banks. When you click, the system tells you to hold on for like 2 seconds, it populates this and gives you the account. You see the account, then you choose the particular period you want to view the transaction. This can view for a month. I can say put from 1st to 31st of the month. So whatever period you want to view for a day, 10 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 1 month. So long as within the same month, you put the period here, you select the month, you select the year, you click on what? Display. It gives you every transaction collected within that period by that bank on that account. You go for Stanbic, it's the same thing. You go for any other bank. So long the bank is collecting for water corporation, you will see the account there. The next one is view what? Collections by zone. We understand, you have different zones. Yes, you have your Amungo, all your zones that are there. So you can view the collections by zones. I guess there are some people that have access right to log in at the zones, right? Yeah, so if you are the zone, you have an access right to log in. If you log in, this is the page you get. But for those here, like the management, Mr. Omolodun, Mr. Eti, Manga, if they log in, they see an extra box here for them to view, select which zone they want to view. But if you are the zone, if you log in, you are only restricted to your zone. That is why you are not seeing box here, because the system has locked you into just your zone alone. But if they here log in, they want to view how the zones are progressing, what they are doing. So this is for a zone. So once you log in, okay, this is for the management, sorry. Yes, because if you are from the zone, you will not see this. This is for the management. So I selected a particular zone. I did not put it there. Sorry about that. So once you select the zone for the management, but if you are from the zone, you will not see this. You will not see this because it has picked you to that particular zone. You put the dates, you put the months, you click, it gives you everything within the period you selected for the zone. So that way the management are able to what? Follow the progress made by the zone. And the zones too, they are able to see what they are doing and how far and how well they are doing. The same thing with the management too. So when you click, you select the day, you see the same thing. You can select within 1st and 31st, within a particular month. Must be in November, October. You can select from 1st, anytime within that month you put and you click, it will give you everything collected by that zone. It's a long list. If they are collected much, you see everything there. This menu is view collections by bank. You want to view the collections by the bank, it is still the same thing. We select the day. I only choose first try to occupy, that is, I don't want